the track.
Peace. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know, it's your boy Vic Slain Hope, and I got another video for y'all. In this video, I'm gonna show y'all a clip real quick, and then I'm gonna go into the conversation about it. And this is mainly for the sisters, but the brothers could benefit from too, if you are dealing with this kind of spouse or wife.
Not younger than me, she's not skinnier than me, and she's not prettier than me. Then why couldn't it just be me?
Because she's softer than you. She's quieter than you. She doesn't yell at me. She doesn't call me an idiot or tell me to shut up all the time. She listens to me. She's nice to me. She doesn't make me feel like the only thing stopping her from being happy is me.
So like I said in the beginning, right, like this is a message for both. But I also want sisters to be able to ponder over this information, right, this video. And because a lot of times, a lot of women are selfish. A lot of people are selfish. But specifically when it comes to our sisters, right, they tend to be very, very selfish, especially when it comes to mutual cooperation in like marriages and stuff like that, right? Oftentimes they put themselves above like what the need of the family should be. Right, and you know, a lot of people advocate for this. A lot of sisters be pushing this narrative, you know, this hyper individuality stuff, right? So anyway, I want you to notice in the video, by the way, that might be acting, that might be a movie, but like I know a lot of brothers that kind of like feel that way, right? And I could tell by the responses that people was writing in the comment section to that video when I posted it on TikTok. My bad, I was just checking my line. But so I could tell by the responses that the brothers gave that they was kind of like feeling it, and even like this person, whether he's an actor or whatever, you could feel the pain in how he's describing it, right? Like the things, and ironically, like this woman, she's talking about like, again, looks, right? She's so fixated on looks, like a lot of our sisters are, right? A lot of our men are too, right? But anyway, she's so fixated on looks. She talks about she's not younger, she's not, you know, she's not skinnier. She's not prettier, right? Like, she emphasized on a bunch of things that are like, you know, reflected on your outer appearance. And a lot of sisters neglect the fact about the inside, right? Like, you will hear a lot of sisters say things like, I got a degree, I got my own car, my own place. What else? They mention a lot of things, a lot of accomplishments, or a lot of exterior things, right? And they never talk about, but like, how soft are you, right? Like, how nurturing are you? How caring are you? How is your character, right? Your combativeness. What else he mentioned? Like the disrespect, right? She calls me names, right? How well do you listen? How well do you communicate? How well do you reassure your partner, right? Your spouse. At the end of the day, like, we all human and we all want to be appreciated. We all want to know that like whatever we are doing is being acknowledged. You know, we want people to be nice to us. We want people to care for us. We want to be human too. And for some reason, like, some of these sisters operate as if we're like some machines, right? And of course, some sisters gonna come here and deflect, and because at the end of the day, they have some of them have a hard time listening, and which was one of the things that this individual mentioned, right? Like, she listens to me. Like, a lot of people don't know how important that is. Just to listen to somebody, just to hear somebody out. So here he is expressing to this woman, right, that pushed him away, how like, yo, this is how you make me feel. And this other woman doesn't make me feel that way. Not that I'm sitting here condoning cheating, right? I just want you to look at the bigger picture. Don't come on here, please, because some people come on here and y'all hear whatever y'all want to hear. Some really wrong in some people's minds, right? I want you to really pay attention. If you got to replay this video, I want you to really pay attention to what is being said, you know. And part of listening to me is when I mention my grievance to you, when I let you know how your behavior might be affecting me in a certain way, I want you to listen. That's not the moment for you to come out and start trash talking me. That's not the moment for you to start talking about your grievances. That's not the moment for you to be talking about your complaints or what problems you have for me. That's not the moment. And a lot of people, a lot of sisters do this. The moment I start telling you what issues I might have with you, what things I might want you to change, you start the yapping. You start the, well, I got this problem with you, and this is how I feel about. That's not your moment. It's not your moment. Your moment in that situation is to listen to me. It's bad enough brothers don't even really be talking like that. It's bad enough men don't even really be coming out and really saying things to you. And in the moment our brother starts to talk about his grievances, our brother tries to talk about his issues that he might have with you so that y'all can work on them and figure out a better outcome, you 10 seconds into the conversation, or maybe 30, you're already talking about your issues. And I'm pretty sure some of you sisters be having all day long to remind us about what problems you have with us. And then in the small moments that some brothers be trying to talk to you, you're going to use those moments too to further whine and complain and yell and do the things that you probably been doing on a regular basis, right? So I just want you to be mindful. If you really want to change, if you really want to be better, if you really believe in companionship, if you really believe in family, sacrifice, commitment, communication, all those things that some of y'all claim y'all believe in, I suggest you to look at yourself and look and see if you engage in some of these ways. And if you do and you really care about these things that I just mentioned, then maybe you should change. If you don't care, do you? Because there's some of you, y'all definitely be like, oh well, he can't handle it, oh well. You know, so I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to the sisters who might not know, right? The sisters who do want to work it out. The sisters who do want to make an effort to change. Look at yourself. Reflect. See what you might be doing wrong. And for you brothers, I suggest you the same thing. If you are with a woman and she makes you feel this way, like I said, I'm not saying I'm for cheating. I'd rather you leave a situation and you continue, because every time you come home, you got to deal with this. Who wants to deal with that? Of course, when you go out there, you cheat and you do whatever you do. Yeah, you living your best life somewhere else. Somebody listens to you. Somebody's nurturing to you. Somebody's caring for you. Somebody appreciates what you do for them. You know, you get all of that somewhere else. But then as soon as after you get that, you come home and be miserable. Why put up with that? Why deal with that? Why? You should not sacrifice your peace. Don't get me wrong. When I say sacrifice, I mean things that can be overlooked, things that you can work through, things that, you know, maybe you like women with big booty, but you find a great woman that don't got a big booty. You should be able to sacrifice that. You should be like, you know what, it's okay. That's a sacrifice. If you really like big booty like that, you know. And for women, right, if you really, whatever, you like men who are 6 feet, and you happen to meet a great guy and he's not 6 feet, he's 5'5", you should be able to sacrifice that. But what we usually end up doing is we take these positions and we don't really want to change. We don't really want to sacrifice. We don't really want to compromise. But anyway, just wanted to show you that video real quick. I want to know what y'all thoughts are in the comment section. But like I said, man, like a lot of our sisters are very selfish. So a lot of times it's all about me. And in those situations, they end up neglecting the person that they're supposed to be in companionship with, the person that they're supposed to be building with, the person that they're supposed to be like living the rest of their lives with, right? And the crazy thing is that sometimes people have children with these people, and you see the selfishness of some of these women in those situations too. They use the children to weaponize, and again, some men do the same thing, right? But again, this video is because the woman is highlighting outer things. She said, I'm prettier, I'm skinnier, I'm younger, I look younger. And this man just basically told her, like, what about the other things? What about being soft? What about being quiet sometimes? You know what I'm saying? What about being quiet sometimes? You know, approximately women speak 20,000 words a day. Men speak 13,000 words a day approximately. You know how many more words you speak than us? Sometimes we just want quiet. And it's so hard for some of you to hear that. Like, what is so wrong about a brother telling you, like, you know, baby, Sometimes you just, sometimes I just want a little quiet sometimes. What's wrong with your spouse telling you that? You shouldn't be butthurt by that. You should be like, okay, cool. What's wrong with that? Calling me names. Why we gotta disrespect each other? Men are very big on respect. Respect me. Don't call me names. Come on. And listen to me, man. Be nice to me. You want somebody to be nice to you and respect you. All of those things. Do that thing for me, man. But let me know what y'all thoughts are in the comment section. I stay blessed. Peace.